Good afternoon everyone. Today I will be presenting on the topic strengths and limitations of self-help groups in India. Self-help groups have become one of the most powerful grassroots movements in rural and semi-urban India. They play a major role in financial inclusion, women empowerment and rural development. In this presentation I will cover what are SHGs and their economic and social strengths, their limitation and challenges, and finally the future of SHGs in India. So let's first understand what are self groups. Self-help groups are the small voluntarily groups consisting of 10 to 20 members, mostly women. They regularly save a small amount of money and create a common fund. From this pooled saving, members can make small loans for personal needs or livelihood activities. Some of the key features of SHGs includes collective savings, internal lendings, peer governance, and collective decision making, and also linkages with banks, NGOs, and government schemes. SHG serves a bridge between rural communities and formal financial institutions. Now coming to the power of unity, first is the collective saving. Help members build an emergency financial buffer. This reduces dependency on money lenders. Second is the SHGs provide easy access to credit. Members can make small loan quickly without complicated procedures. Third, they may promote income generation activities. Many SHG members start micro enterprises like tailoring, dairy farming, vegetable sellings, or handcrafts. Fourth is the SHGs improve financial literacy. Members learn bookkeeping, saving discipline, and basic financial management. So economically, SHGs promote both stability and entrepreneurship. Now coming to the beyond finances, that is social empowerment. First is SHGs are not just about money. They also bring social change. First, they develop leadership skills, especially among women. Women who were earlier confined to households more participate in public decision making. Second is the health awareness like maternal care and sanitations. Third, they encourage education and skill development, including adult literacy. Finally, they also build social capital like meaning, trust, cooperation, and collective actions within community. Thus, SHGs improve members socially as well as financially. Now let's see a case study. Initially, members bring with regular small savings. Over time, this creates an emergency fund. A member have taken a seed loan to start a vegetable micro enterprises. Within approximately 18 months, the business becomes stable and start generating regular income. This leads to the increased household income and reinvestment in businesses. Also improves standards of living and greater voices of women in local decisions. This shows how SHGs create gradual but sustainable changes. Now, talking about the financial limitations, despite many strengths, SHGs have financial limitations also. First, they have limited capital, so loan sizes are small. Second is when formal credit is not accessible, members may still depend on the informal lenders with high interest rates. Third is there is often a mismatch between bank's product and SHG needs due to the documentation or the collateral requirements. Finally, irregular and seasonal incomes in rural areas affect repayment capacity. So financial sustainability remains a key challenge. Now, talking about the internal challenges that the management and governance, SHGs also face internal issues. One major issue is the capacity gaps in bookkeeping and record maintenance. Second is the leadership turnover can cause loss of institutional memories. Third is a conflict may arise due to loan misuse or unequal participation. However, these challenges may be addressed through proper training and mentorship programs. Now, coming to the external hurdles like policies and market linkages, externally SHGs face several hurdles like government schemes are often complex and difficult to access, and bank linkages may be weak due to the documentation requirement, and market access are also limited like member may not get fair prices of their products, and there are also gaps in policy implementation and monitoring. Without strong market connections, SHGs struggle to scale their businesses. Now let's see how we will overcome the challenges. Like there are several best practices that can be adopted, like regular capacity buildings in finance and digital skills, stronger bank and market linkages, hybrid of financing models, and combining grants and low interest loans, and transparent governance tools like audits and rotation of leadership. Supports from donors, incubators, and digital platforms can further strengthen the SSGs. Talking about the future of SSGs depend on scaling through federations for greater market power, and digitization through mobile banking and e-markets, integration into value chains like processing and branding, focus on climate smart and resilient livelihoods. With proper support, SSGs can become powerful engines of inclusive growth.